This video talk the complete story. Oh, why nursing? Subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You all know my name, Sandra. Thank you for those that just joined us, that just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing my videos within your contacts. Thank you. I'm really grateful. I do not take it for granted. So today, what are we talking about? I got I think someone commented on one of the videos asking some questions like how to write a personal statement. So basically I'm going to touch on that, how to write a personal statement, what a personal statement should contain. I will talk on that, and also why I chose nursing. Why nursing? What's the flex about nursing? Everyone is talking about, oh, nursing. What's the flex about it? Why is it so important? I'm going to talk about that. Then I may, depending on time, touch on the fact that nursing application has started. I would also try to touch on that. So now today, why did I choose nursing? Like I said in my first video, I did my BSc as a microbiology. I was working with that degree as a microbiology. I worked with a couple of laboratories back in Nigeria. So I'd always worked closely, like in the medical field. I've always worked closely with nurses and doctors. I even had a phase of my life where I had like a volunteering period in a hospital just to, find out what they really do. I was really interested in that. Backstory: as a young girl in secondary school, you know how almost all Nigeria kids either wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. Well, I was among those kids. I wanted to be a doctor. So when it was time for me to enter the university, I went into pre-degree. I don't know if you know about that, but it's like a 1-year program before you gain into before you gain an admission for year 1. So it's like an elevated program to get you into year 1 in the university. So I did pre-degree and it was microbiology, and I enjoyed it and I just continued. The plan was I had with my dad was to switch in my finishing 100 level into 200 level. I should switch to medicine, but I didn't. I just continued with microbiology to see what the future held for me. So I had to connect with that dream of wanting to be in the medical field after my microbiology, which is me becoming a nurse. Why nursing? In a world of today where everything is being replaced by technology, nursing is one of those few professions in the world that you need human impact. You cannot replace it with a machinery. A robot cannot nurse a patient as well as a human being will nurse a patient. A robot does not have empathy. There is no compassion in them. But as a human being, for you to be a nurse, for you to care for someone, you have to have empathy, compassion. You have to be compassionate. You have to have all these qualities that makes you human. And nursing is one of those jobs or professions that cannot be replaced no matter what with technology. So which means more people will be needed for the job, more manpower. There's good employability. No matter where you find yourself in the world today, you can still practice as a nurse. Especially getting a degree from a university in the United Kingdom, it gives you that edge anywhere you go to in the world. You want to relocate to Canada, all fine and good. Get there, you write your professional exam, and you become a nurse in Canada. You do not need to go back to school to do any other additional course. You just write your professional exam. And every professional exam entails what you already know as a nurse. So, and there are always past questions and all that you could practice, just to give yourself that, the way you prepare for an exam. So it's a walk in the park as well. You can decide to say, you know what, I finished my degree, I'm not a nurse, I don't want to practice in Nigeria, or I don't want to practice in the United Kingdom, I want to go to Australia. Fine, you have an edge because you're a nurse. Wherever you go in the world, you are needed, you are wanted, you are making an impact. That is how important nursing is. There are a lot of professions today in the world that machineries has replaced their manpower. Right now, even in most hospitals, they are loaded with equipment to make life easy, which means in in a whole, let's say in a big laboratory where they usually get microbiologists or scientists to do a job, you can get a machine and a job of 10 people is reduced to just one person to man the machine, which means 9 other persons are out of jobs. But in nursing, you can't do that. Instead, nursing is heavily short-staffed because people are retiring and they need more people to come into the field. So you see, it checked the box for me for employability. That is why, one of the major reasons for me, in as much as I had the passion for it, but I also wanted to be relevant in whatever field I chose. I did not want to wake up one day and feel like, oh, I'm not making an impact in my world, I'm not out of job. I wanted to always be part of society that I'm making impact. I always wanted to leave my mark in wherever I go, and nothing does that for me. Just a little short story attached to this. Couple of days ago, I was talking to a more senior colleague, and the person asked me a question: why am I currently in the role I am at the minute? And I said to the person, because in this role, I get that I'm making an impact in people's lives. I get positive feedbacks that makes me feel I'm relevant, and it makes me feel I'm fulfilling a purpose. And for me, I'm a very purposeful person. I'm always driven by purpose. I always want to make a difference in people's life. If you've met me, you would know that I always like to teach advice. Anyway, yeah, so that's a bit about me, why I chose nursing. So yeah, I've answered your question of why I chose nursing. There's always space for you to be employed. You can even decide to say, I don't like this place I'm working, I don't like this hospital, I want to quit. My dear, you'll get a job elsewhere immediately. That's beautiful. Even as a nursing student, I remembered one of my highlights, one of my excitements was the fact that I got a job 1 year before I qualified. Like 1 year, the job was waiting for me. How excited is that? How exciting is it? It's so exciting because you're in school, you're trying to, work your ass off, work hard, do your placement and all that. And a job is just chilling there waiting for you to say, don't worry, when you finish, you've got your employment, you just need to do this, you just need to do that, and you resume. It just makes it really easy, and that motivates you to work hard, to finish. So yes, it's really exciting. It's hard work. It's not easy work. It's really hard work, but it's an exciting hard work that pays off at the end of the day. Personally, I do not regret my journey so far. It's been filled with different emotions, but my most emotion has been gratitude. I've always been grateful for the opportunity to change career, for the opportunity to be in this chosen path I am currently. Now, what's the second question? A personal statement. What should a personal statement contain? First of all, you're writing a personal statement to a university that do not know you. Whoever is reading that personal statement, whoever is the admission officer reading that personal statement, vetting your document, has never met you. So it's what you say in that personal statement that give you an edge over someone else. You could have finished with a first class. Yeah, you could have. But if your personal statement does not sell your dream, your goal, it doesn't sell your personality, if it doesn't have a heart in what you're doing, you won't get that admission. I'm sorry to say. Or better still, the university could write it to say, you know what, we're really reviewing your document, but you need to update your personal statement. Yes, the university will write it to you to say, this is what we want your personal statement to contain. So what should a personal statement contain? Your story, your journey. First off, what made you want to choose discuss? Why nursing? Why do you want to do nursing? Why are you changing career? Why now? You left school 5 years ago, so why do you want to do nursing now? You have to ensure you're selling that to them. I want to do nursing because of XYZ. Is it mental health nursing you want to do? Fine, yeah. I want to do a mental health nursing because, well, where I'm from, they've got a shortage in that. It's not a topic people gladly want to, it's not a topic people gladly want to talk about. That's one. So a lot of people are driven by that. So first off, why do you want to do nursing? Why are you changing career? So a little background about yourself. Why did you choose nursing? why don't you want to do it where you are? What's the disadvantage of doing nursing in Nigeria? For me, why did I not do nursing in Nigeria? Because I was already a BSc holder. If I wanted to do nursing as a microbiology BSc holder, I would have to go back to do another BSc in nursing. Where's the fun in that? When I could go to the United Kingdom and do my nursing for 2 years and I get a master's attached to it. More gain. Currently, I'm a master degree holder. More gain. So I would not waste how many years trying to do the same nursing when I can get it for a shorter period of time with a higher degree. You see, advantage. So then the next question is, why did you choose the university you're applying to? Why? What is the catch about this university? What exactly attracted you to this university? Is it the fact that a friend of yours talked about it and you made your own personal research about the university? That should be there. Talk about why you chose the university. Talk about the fact that you feel the university is the best place to enhance your career. Talk about the fact that you feel this university, if you attend this university, you believe you're getting an edge over someone else that did not go there. Probably because word of mouth, you've gone through their investor site and you've realized that they've got high rates of employability. Graduates from that university has got high employability rates. All these questions, you have to answer it. Or is it the support the university will give to you? I remembered as an applicant, I applied to several universities before I chose my university. But one of the beautiful things I loved about my university was the customer service. Oh, they had a wonderful customer service team that from the day my application was submitted, they kept sending me emails, making me feel like I already belonged to them, even though I had not yet gotten an admission. And that counted for me because, number one, I did not want to feel out of place. I wanted to belong, to feel like I'm part of this university. And they gave me that homely feeling, that home welcoming, which was one of the beautiful things I loved about them. They had a fantastic customer service. There are some universities, you send them email, you will not get a reply. 2 weeks, you'll be chasing them. But my university was not like that. When you send an email, you get a reply to tell you, expect a reply from us 3 to 5 working days. If there is a delay from that, they still inform you. Good communication. And that was really good for me. I liked that. So is that one of the reasons you're choosing that university? Guys, it's really important for all this to contain in your personal statement. Now, I said it the last video I made. Was it the last one or the 2 videos before that? I can't remember. Nursing application have started though. Like, I am not even playing. And most universities that have started application for September 2023. I know firsthand a university that has started for September 2023. They would close the application portal really quick. I'll tell you a secret. Last year, the University of Hertfordshire, the university I attended, they had over 100 Nigerian applicants for nursing. Over 100. And these were not people who were doing trial and error. These were people who were ready to pay the fees, who were ready to even pay their fees in full. But unfortunately, they couldn't give all of them a space in the uni. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It comes and goes really, really quick. Comes and goes really, really quick. Because you're not just doing nursing, it's MSc nursing or MSc adult nursing pre-registration, which means by the virtue of you finishing your university exam, finishing your year 2 courses, passing all your courses, completing all your placement, meeting all the requirements for graduation, you get your PIN. You do not need to do anything else extra. You do not need any extra thing, nothing. You get your PIN. So guys, please, if you're really interested, it is the time. This is the time to start applying. I've got universities that they've started their application. I've got an agent that I work with the university I finished from. They would not take a penny from you. A penny would not be taken from you. Why? Because it's not your job to pay for it. It's a service they are offering you free of charge. Why not take advantage of it? backdate to my previous videos, you would see where I listed out different documents you would need to make an application. The time is now, guys. The time is now. Please, 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 application will close really quick. It is really important that you apply now. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, share to your friends. I do not take it for granted. Like I said, I want to grow. I'm a young channel. Ask questions as much as you can. Comment on my videos. I would always reply you and give you an answer unless I do not have one. I will still inform you I don't know the answer. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers. Have a beautiful week. Bye.